services that were investigating themselves. And when you investigate yourself, you report yourself, you will get this kind of results. And in fact, Comrade Tony Yengeni, should he himself to be blamed. And in fact, the Department of Correctional Services, when he came late, they should have isolated him, send him into a section where they were going to take breathalyzer on the spot, and then the following day proceed with the internal tribunal.
Okay, well, Tony...
I don't think Mr. Miles Budu understands the policies and the legislation.
I do understand it.
I am saying
I do understand it. I'm an ex-prisoner. I studied the Correctional Services Act and the white paper like the Bible. It is my religion.
Mr. Budu, with due respect, you were sentenced in a different category. Whatever crime, can you tell us the crime for which you were convicted? I
was arrested and I was charged for stun and cake, and then we used to call it affirmative shopping. When I broke into
let's deal with the facts. Let's deal with the facts regarding Mr. Tony Yengeni's incarceration. I'm saying the second charge was that he reported late, and he was supposed to have reported, I think, at 15 hours.
Let's not focus too much on the technicalities. We just want to focus on how the media has covered this case. The media insists that there is a situation of preferential treatment for Tony Yengeni. Tony Yengeni's actions outside, inside of prison suggest that that is so, because we don't see other prisoners going out early, that sort of thing. So either we don't understand the regulations as the press, or something is amiss.
I think the problem is that in South Africa, the very same legislation and pieces of legislation that are crafted, people do not understand them. And it is very saddening that even political parties, for that matter, who actually take part in the crafting of that particular legislation, or legislations in general, don't even understand, the contents of...
What are you doing to educate the media, Lupumzo? What are you doing to educate the media and the public about the regulations?
It is not our responsibility. It's the responsibility of the legislature. It's the responsibility of Parliament and even politicians, for that matter, to go out to their own electorate to say that this is what this particular act say, and this is how we should understand it. So in the question of Mr. Yengeni, we strongly believe that this was misinformation, either deliberate or whatsoever, or based on ignorance.
What would make it deliberate? Why do you think the media has this fascination with Tony Yengeni? They argue that he's a public official who held high office in Parliament, who defrauded a public institution. They have a right to focus on it.
Before I answer that question, Lirato, I want to know from Mr. Kebeni, how long have you ever worked for the Department of Correctional Services before he became a spin doctor? One. Number two, Mr. Tony Yengeni is a public figure.
Right.
The media makes you.
Right.
And the media can break you.
Right.
And you must be aware that if you do the wrong things, the media will pick you up. And I love the media, because the media will cover my case tomorrow as I'm going to court for a generally corrupt relationship with two correctional officers, abating an escape and defeating the ends of justice.
Okay, this is where we have to leave it. We're going to have to revisit this very heated topic. I want to thank you, gentlemen, both for coming through. Lupumzo Kebeni and also Golden Miles Budu from Sapohr. Lupumzo is from the Ministry of Correctional Services. That's all for this morning. It's in the public interest. Thank you so much for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your Sunday. From all of us here, bye-bye.